I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the Gypsy King himself, Smokin' Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad.
This bout is scheduled for...
These two have been going at it, and now finally, they're about... Here we go, round 1. Who's going to land the first big shot? So much for boxing. This is a fight. He missed with that jab. A counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He got out of the way of that right hook. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit him low on the blind side of the referee. Get him angry.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. This fight could not be any closer, could it, John? Who's going to be the first one to get caught? He misses with that jab. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can win the fight with one punch, and you can lose the fight in one punch.
You've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drama, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice exchange here from both men. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
He just misses with that jab. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this bout.
That was...
He's gone.
Which fighter is going to get caught first? Oh, and he caught him with a left hook. He takes that jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? He threw the hook, didn't land. Caught him there with a right hook. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so important.
It's too hot.
Who will be buzzed first? Left hook missed. And he misses with that jab. Just missed with that hook. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe? Oh, and there he caught him with a stiff jab. And he caught him with a left hook. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. He's going to be the first one to get clipped. Neither man really defending themselves. And caught him with a left hook. And he caught him there with a left hook. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the mantra for this fighter with that exceptional hand speed.
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Right hook misses. These power punches are bruising up his body. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters.
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? That left hook hurt him. Lucky that hook didn't score. Another scoring shot there. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tear. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And they'll get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Failing to score with that right hook. That hook won't score. And he just missed with that left jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Which fighter is winning this bout?
So important. The referee's got to...
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And he caught him with a left hook. He got out of the way of that right hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down. Caught him with that power punch. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
Blocks the right hook. And this round is nearly over. This fight could not be any closer, could it, Johnny?
That was super tough.
Which fighter's going to get clipped first? Missing with the left hook. This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
He gets out of the way of that left hand. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. He misses with that jab. Oh, that punch. How do they use this fighter's aggression against them?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
That right hook catching air. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. This one could go either way. Every round is so... Who's going to be the first one to get clipped? He blocks that jab. This fighter has tested their opponent's power and apparently isn't impressed as they continue to walk through all these power shots.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Nice exchange here from both men. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. He's going to keep his elbows tucked into the chest so he can avoid the pain of those body shots, but come on, that leaves more opportunities for headshots. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're gonna...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. I don't know which fighter is winning this battle. Who will be buzzed first? He didn't take that jab well at all. Missing with that jab. So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That did some damage. Oh, and he caught him with an uppercut. Got him with a left jab. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can... Very close round with 10 seconds to go. This fight is closer than 2 pages in a book, Johnny. He's going to be the first one to get caught. Nice job by him to block that jab. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walked right through it?
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
These two are the perfect dance partners. Can't connect with that right hook. Got his gloves up to block the left jab. He blocks that right hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Who's winning this fight right now? I have no idea. Who's going to be the first one to get rocked? Seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? They can change their attitude. They can change their nervous system to a certain amount of punches per round. Because otherwise, if they deviate from the game plan, they're going to be shattered once again and the fight will be over.
He just misses with that big right hand. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? And he caught him with a left hook. Big swing and a miss. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
What a fight, what a battle. I'm exhausted watching it myself. And you know what? I'm happy it's a draw because nobody deserves to lose and nobody deserves to win. These guys put it on the line.